Hello Libra, welcome to your Twin Flame Energy Update reading here at Soul Evolution Tarot. So today's reading is timeless, and whenever you're going to come across it, trust that there might be a message for you. Today I'm going to be looking at your Divine Masculine current energies, your energies towards your Divine Masculine, and then the connecting energy for both of you. Also, I'll be pulling some oracle cards and messages along the way. All right, for those of you that are interested in booking a private reading with me, you can find my email down below. Otherwise, if you will feel guided to exchange energy on this channel, please consider subscribing, liking, sharing, or commenting. It truly does help me to grow this channel so I could do more readings for you guys, and I'm always grateful for all of your support and feedback. And I did forget to mention that this reading is general, so take whatever is resonating for you and leave what doesn't. Okay, so now Libra, let's go ahead and look at your Divine Masculine energies first. So I'm going to be pulling a few cards from this Twin Flame Journey deck, and then we're going to be getting into tarot. So let's see what energies could be surrounding your Divine Masculine at this time. All right, we do have Union card is coming through. We also have communication. And we do have the Enlightenment card. So really positive energies I'm seeing here. So let me just show you these cards up close. So your Divine Masculine could have recently went through an awakening process, enlightenment, okay, and now they're really understanding what this connection could be all about. And it seems like they could also be thinking about coming through with communication, perhaps having some sort of conversation about your connection, perhaps about coming into union together. So let's go ahead and see what is happening actually. But so far I do see that your Divine Masculine could be really thinking about reconciling with you, and they do have an intention of perhaps communicating and breaking the silence. This is for some of you that are in total separation with your Divine Masculine. So let's look at tarot cards. Okay, so first we're going to be looking at their mental space and see what kind of thoughts they might have in regards to you and this connection at this time. So I'm actually going to move these over here so we have more space. Okay, let's see. Okay, so we do have the High Priestess. This is the major arcana. Okay, what else? We also have the Five of Wands energy. And we also have the Three of Wands energy. So with the High Priestess being here, I do feel that your Divine Masculine could be really now connected to their intuition. I feel like they have gained a lot of wisdom, especially if they did go through the enlightenment process, and now their crown chakra is really open and lit. So they could be receiving a lot of guidance. They could be receiving signs, messages, dreams about this connection, and it's almost like these signs and dreams perhaps could be really giving them a lot of clarity and definitely understanding what could be happening within your connection. So Spirit is really trying to help your Divine Masculine find the right the right path, the right way towards you. We do see the 5 of Wands here, so I feel like there still could be a little bit of conflict, like this internal conflict going on within your divine masculine, where they still might be, this could be their internal conflict, or if you guys had some sort of conflict or misunderstanding between you two, they could be really thinking about that, okay? And they're definitely wanting to mend the situation here. We do have the 3 of Wands, which tells me that they're planning something. They could be planning their comeback to you. They could be thinking about here again communicating and perhaps telling you the truth, or really finding some sort of harmony within your connection. So it's almost like they're being guided towards leaving behind this conflict, whether this is their internal conflict that they might have, or if you guys, as I said, did have some sort of a falling out or conflict in the past, it's almost like they're being guided to resolve this conflict with you. Okay, so let's see here. Let's look at their heart space. So in terms of their feelings and emotions, what they could be feeling at this point of time. But they're definitely, I feel like they're planning, or at least they're wanting to, you know, create some sort of a plan here in order to change the situation with you, Divine Feminine. Okay, so let's see. Now let's look at their heart space. And again, I just saw the 7 of Swords energy, and the 7 of Swords sometimes could really talk about strategizing. So they could be really strategizing how to come about towards you. Okay, so let's look at their feelings. So what do we have? We do have the 2 of Wands. We also have the Queen of Pentacles energy. And we also have the Page of Wands. Okay, so a lot of fiery energy are coming through for your Divine Masculine. So they might have fire prominent in their chart, or they could be a fire sign. But if it's not resonating, don't worry about it. Now, you're definitely on their heart here. We do have the Queen of Pentacles here. So there is a lot of passion here also coming through with the Page of Wands, passion and curiosity, and really wanting this new start, new beginning. But again, with the 2 of Wands, it's almost like this Divine Masculine is needing to take or perhaps make some sort of decision whether or not to take this action towards you, because it's almost like they've been waiting for something, but now I feel like Spirit is really guiding them towards making this decision and taking some sort of the next step when it comes to your connection. But you're definitely on their heart, and you are coming off as this Queen of Pentacles, and Queen of Pentacles is someone very nurturing, very loving, and also very stable when it comes to you know, your energy. So they're really seeing you embracing this Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so now let's see what is actually shifting and changing for your Divine Masculine in the nearest future. Let's look. Okay, so we do have the 6 of Wands. We also have the 5 of Swords. And we do have the Ace of Wands. Wow, more fire here. So let's see. So with the Six of Wands and Five of Swords, it's almost like I'm seeing that your divine masculine will finally be breaking free of this Five of Swords energy, where they could have been really overthinking the situation. And if you look at this particular Five of Swords, it's almost like this guy is having a some sort of a headache, and they're really tired of having all these dark thoughts surrounding them. So it's almost like your divine masculine will be breaking free from that energy, and really becoming and stepping into their power here with the Six of Wands. So they're going to be really overcoming this inner conflict, this inner battle that they might have had within them, and this will actually push them towards this brand new passionate beginning with the Ace of Wands. So I do see a breakthrough happening for your divine masculine. They will be yes, it might be challenging for them, but they will be overcoming their own perhaps negative thought patterns, or if there was any feelings of regret or feeling defeated within this situation when it comes to this connection. I do see them overcoming that, because we do have the Six of Wands, and the Six of Wands, it's all about victory, success, and really stepping back into their power, which will allow them to actually renew the energy for themselves and for this connection. With the Ace of Wands, there will be an opportunity for you guys to have this new beginning. All right, so that's what I'm seeing. Now let's go ahead and look at your energies, Divine Feminine. What is happening with you at this time? Let's look at your mental space first. Okay, so we do have the Seven of Swords. We also have the Wheel of Fortune, Major Arcana. We do have the Eight of Wands. Okay, so let's see, the Seven of Swords. With the Seven of Swords, there could be some trust issues when it comes to this divine masculine, especially if in the past, let's say, you had some sort of a conflict or even betrayal, because we did have the Five of Swords energy here. So it's almost like you might have a hard time trusting, fully trusting your divine masculine at this time. But I do see that there's going to be change here. You really are wanting to create this change with the Wheel of Fortune, and perhaps shift into this new cycle with your divine masculine, where things would be progressing and moving forward with the Eight of Wands. So it's almost like you're really looking forward towards this new opportunity and creating this new change, really leaving behind the Seven of Swords energy, where perhaps you both were not completely honest with one another. Perhaps you did experience some sort of dishonesty in some sort of way. So you're really wanting to move away from that energy, and you're hoping that this change will eventually come into your connection. So it's almost like you're really hoping that the divine is going to bring you together once again, but it's going to be a totally renewed energy for both of you. Okay, so I do see you wanting to create this change and move forward, and really expand and explore this connection with your divine masculine. Okay, so but for some of you, you're really needing, especially if you are having trust issues, you do need to try work on that, and perhaps release that from your energetic field and heal that part of yourself where you could be experiencing trust issues. Okay, so let's look at your heart space. Okay, so we do have the Seven of Pentacles. We have the Moon, another major arcana connected to the sign of Pisces. And we do have the King of Wands. Okay, so with the Seven of Pentacles and the Moon, it's almost like you, Divine Feminine, have been really waiting, even though you might not realize this, but you've been waiting for this Divine Masculine to come back into your life, and it's definitely has created some sort of stalemate for you, because you've been really waiting for things to shift and change, and it did create a lot of fears. There's still a lot of fears when it comes to this connection in regards to your Divine Masculine. So you are seeing your Divine Masculine as the King of Wands here, someone very passionate, very attractive, very goal-oriented. However, I still see some perhaps confusion, or not fully seeing clearly when it comes to this connection. With the Seven of Swords and the Moon, there could have been things hidden within this connection, and it's almost like you know that your Divine Masculine might have been not honest with you completely, and that's where all of these trust issues are coming through. But at the same time, you're still holding to this idea of change, creating change and moving forward. But you do need to realize that you can be putting your life on hold. So you do need to, yes, have faith in this connection, but at the same time, stop waiting for your Divine Masculine to reach out to you. Stop waiting for them to perhaps even change, and really look into your own energy and how you can actually create this change for yourself at this time. Okay, and by doing that, you're actually going to create change within this connection. So let's see what is actually shifting and changing for you, Divine Feminine. Okay, so we do have the Two of Pentacles. We also have the Five of Pentacles. And we do have the Ten of Wands. So let's see here. I am seeing some heavy energy here. So you do definitely need to be careful here, because with the Five of Pentacles and Ten of Wands, it's telling me that you still could be having some blockages when it comes to, really stepping back into your power. You could be really holding on to a lot of emotional baggage, especially if you're having a hard time releasing some of the things, especially when it comes to your emotions and feelings here from the past. And if you're still going to be holding on to that, it's going to get you to the Five of Pentacles here. So with the Two of Pentacles being here, it's almost like you're needing to balance your energies, because right now you could be feeling very unstable, and maybe in the future you still might be presented with this challenge where you're needing to be more certain as to how you're going to navigate this connection, how you're going to come about the situation, because it might actually still create some sort of blockage within you. But the Ten of Wands tells me that you're almost at the point of closing this old and difficult cycle for you, Divine Feminine, but you're really needing to get into your own power, because all this heaviness and all of this emotional baggage that you could be carrying from your past could still be creating some challenges for you. And with the Five of Pentacles energy, for some of you, you still could have some abandonment wounding. So there is a need of you to really take care of that aspect of yourself and start healing and releasing these energies. Okay, so there is an advice here for you from Spirit with the Two of Pentacles to really balance your own energies at this time, and perhaps you're needing to step aside from this connection for now, from this idea of actually from having this idea of coming into union with your divine masculine at this time, because it does create blockages for you, and this is something that is not working out for both of you at this time. So you're needing to step aside and start doing the internal work, start doing the shadow work, where you would definitely need to balance your energies and work on any child traumas or wounding that you might have, okay? Because that is important, and Spirit is wanting you to do this at this time. And that's when, once you start actually healing and working on yourself, you're going to be creating this change and really stepping into this new cycle. Okay, so let's look at the connecting energies for both of you at this time. Okay, so we do have the Five of Cups. Energy is coming through. So I do see a lot of fives in your reading today, and 7 here. So 5 is all about change, creating change, and 7s is a divine intervention, divine protection number here. So for some of you, you might really want to pay attention to signs and numbers. Okay, so we do have the Page of Cups, and we also have the Knight of Swords. So let's see here. With the Five of Cups, you both feeling this loss within this connection. You could be really struggling of really accepting that you could be in this separation together with one another. And again, this is signifying that both of you needing to heal that inner part of yourself, where you could be, you know, struggling with some kind of either childhood wounding or abandonment wounding. So you're both needing to look into that aspect. We also have Page of Cups. So with the Page of Cups, you both feel these emotions towards one another here, and perhaps you would want to express these emotions, but since you both are in separation and not talking to one another, you could be really feeling that at this time this is something that you cannot do. And we do have the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords energy, sometimes it could really talk about feeling anger. Okay, so if you still feel some sort of resentment or anger towards your divine masculine, or they could be feeling this way about you, there's still this energy that is present between you two. So you're definitely needing to work on that aspect here, especially when it comes to feeling anger. Or sometimes this Knight of Swords does talk about jealousy here. So there could be some jealousy, especially if one of you or both of you could be in another connection or relationship. So there's definitely that coming through, but that's not going to resonate for all of you guys because not all of you are in another connections here. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing for your connecting energies. Now let's look at your oracle cards and messages. So let's look into Monology deck. Let's see what other message Spirit wants to bring through. Okay, so we have you're very close to achieving your goal with gibbous moon. So Spirit is saying you're close to achieving your goal here. So you're almost at this precipice of actually stepping into this new energy. So all you have to do is really release anything and let go of anything that really could be holding you back, okay? Especially you, Divine Feminine. You're needing to let go of the Ten of Wands energy. So look at what you could be holding on to and establish what is it that could be holding you back from stepping towards into this new cycle. Okay, so now let's grab Energy Oracle. Okay, so we have number 48, Angel of Balance. Yeah, so you both are definitely needing to balance your energy. So this angel is coming through for both of you in order to help you work on that. So again, another message of really balancing out your own energies at this time is really important. Okay, what else from the Rose Oracle? Okay, so we do have the Thorn. It says protection, boundaries, and clear communication. Beautiful images on these cards. So it's almost like Spirit is wanting you to clearly communicate. Let's say if you do get a chance to talk to your Divine Masculine, you're able to really clearly communicate everything that you would like to say to them. Don't be afraid of holding back you know, anything that you have on your mind, perhaps even in regards to your feelings too. There's got to be clear communication, but at the same time you do need to set healthy boundaries. And perhaps this is something that you did not do or haven't done in the past, and that's why you had all these challenges. So Spirit is wanting you to be clear and honest with your communication, but at the same time, you know, in order to protect yourself, you do need to set healthy boundaries, even if it's your Divine Masculine. All right. So now let's move into the messages. First, we're going to be looking at messages for your connection. So let's see what other messages needs to come through. Okay, so we do have new love or a new phase in love is beginning. Okay, so for some of you guys, you could be meeting someone new, or perhaps there could be a possible new beginning with your Divine Masculine. So again, it's really going to resonate differently for everyone, but Spirit is saying that a new love cycle for you is on the horizon once you fully, you know, step into this balanced place of really balancing your energy and letting go of anything that could be holding you back. So you have an opportunity to have this new beginning, but it's really going to be up to you and when you're going to be working on yourself and stop perhaps avoiding this healing that is necessary. We also have reflect. It says we attract soulmates based on the lessons we need for growth. And is this hindering or supporting you? Okay, so again, you're perhaps needing to reflect and see what type of people you are attracting into your life, and perhaps if you do see that there is some toxicity or unhealthy patterns, you do need to realize why you might be attracting such people, because there's definitely something within you that perhaps needs, you know, needs healing here. Okay, so let's see what other messages. We also have sacred sexuality. It says this connection has the potential for sacred tantric alchemy. Okay, so Spirit is indicating that this connection has this potential of having that tantric alchemy. Okay, and let's get one more message. And we do have a stalemate. So it says a stalemate situation. Someone needs to take decisive action. So yeah, you could be really experiencing this stagnation right now within your connection. So Spirit is just confirming that with that message. But in order to break free, someone is needing to take action. And again, action is not necessarily talking about action towards this person. Action could be really starting to work on yourself, to really starting taking responsibility of, you know, balancing and aligning your energy and healing all the necessary parts of yourself. Okay, so now let's grab some messages from your Divine Masculine before we close this reading. So what is it that they want you to know? Okay, so we have, I'm thinking about making an offer. Yeah, so with all these cards, communication and union, they could be really thinking about how they want to come about the situation. Perhaps they are thinking about making you some sort of an offer here. Okay, what else? We also have, my life has changed so much since meeting you. So definitely since they went through this awakening process, enlightenment process, it does feel like their life has changed so much, and now they could be really embracing this new energy, and they could be totally different person since you guys first met. Okay, so let's see. We also have, will you ever forgive me? So perhaps they're wondering if you could, you know, ever forgive them for something that they did in the past. And we did see the 5 of Swords and 5 of Wands energy, where for some of you there could have been some sort of betrayal or dishonesty or whatever this is in your connection, but you know, they're really wanting your forgiveness and hoping that at some point you would be able to forgive them. And we have, you're very intimidating. So for some reason you're still you know, bringing these emotions within your divine masculine where they could be feeling intimidated by you or by your energy, and sometimes this could be really triggering to them. Okay, so now let's use another deck and get a few more messages for you guys. So what else they want to say, they would want to say to you? We have, I constantly feel you running through my veins. So they could really sense or feel your energy, okay, surrounding them. So your connection could really have this deep connection where you both could really feel one another on an energetic level. We also have your beauty cascades over me. So they do find you really attractive and beautiful. And again, this is not only about the outer beauty, they could really see your inner beauty as well. And what else we have? It says your words keep ringing in my head. So perhaps for some of you guys, there are certain words or phrases that you've said to your divine masculine that still almost like is haunting them or ringing in their head. So they could be stuck in certain thought patterns because they might have been triggered by certain words you've said to them, okay? Or again, if this was something positive, they could be really thinking about the words that you have expressed to them, and they're still thinking about these words. So it could really go either way. All right, guys, so that is all I have for you. I hope that this reading was helpful in any way, and I would really appreciate if you could leave me a comment or feedback. Otherwise, I'm sending you absolute love and light, and I will see you guys in my next readings. Take care.